goodness. This, my friends, is what we call the chunkening. This sketchbook got so chunky that you can see the rubber band thingy literally fighting for its life to keep it together. It is because this is what happens if you try to take it off. It's going to, yeah. What level of accordion do you call this? This is, oh wait, this is ASMR, hold on a second. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, the sketchbook is very chunky, and I did a video decorating it last year. I'm recording this in December, and I'm posting this in 2025, so time travel, yippee. Anyway, I made it like gothic anime themed, and yeah, I really like how it looks. I also added these crosses that I painted just to add to the edgy anime aesthetic or anything. Not for like religious reasons, just because it fits the aesthetic purely. Anyway, so yeah, this book got really chunky, and it's because it got near the end, I just added a bunch of shit, and then I was like, you know what? I need to be done with this. So let's just dive right in. These are those photo cards that I got from the Trigger Pop art book. This is around Halloween. So yeah, made this spread during a difficult time. It helped me calm me down, and also because I always wanted to like put leaves in like my book or whatever, so that was pretty fun. And then this is Halloween. Yay, Halloween. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really like the spread too much. I feel like whenever I make early spreads in my sketchbook, sometimes I just don't really care about them, but yeah. Just had a bunch of like vintage ephemera, and I just put it all together. Okay, so this is where you know, things get more, you know, typical. This is me. This is an idea I had where I was gonna like draw the summary characters but creepy in like a series, but I just never really followed through with it. Like, I want to make a video or something like that, and this was my idea for Cinnamon Roll, where basically his tail was supposed to be like this sort of parasite, and it looks so depressing. I don't know, it just makes me sad every time I look at it. And then little twin stars, they like fuse together, because I looked up their backstory and I was like, oh, you know, this could be an interesting concept that they're like codependent with each other or something like that. And yeah, just other stuff. Doodles, a teacup girl, inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. It's very cute. My OC is Lysander and Vio. Vio is very, very, very short, and Lysander is very, very tall, and that's like their, okay, it's not the entirety of their relationship dynamic, but like their heights are kind of partially why they are like drawn together, because they're like outcasts. Vio is pretty short for like a dude, and he gets mistaken for me a pixie and whatnot. And Lysander is like tall and purple, and like fairy society, that scene is really bad. Even though he's conventionally attractive, people see him as ugly, so it's like, yeah, you know, they're outcasts and they kind of found each other. More tea. And then this, I'm not going to explain my thought process for my idea of strawberry death milk, but I feel like that sounds like a really cute name for a like yummy kawaii themed J-pop group, and I am keeping that name for myself, so no one take that please, it's copyrighted. Anyway, I really like this spread, it's cute, and I love strawberry cow characters. I think strawberry milk cows are the best concept ever, and I'm really sad that strawberry milk is something that's not real, or like something that happens in nature. Like, why don't we have strawberry milk cows? Like, it's cute. I want to see a pink cow. So I'm just gonna have to live with the fantasy idea of a strawberry milk cow. This is just notes on this page, and then this page just random shit that they just put here, and yeah, just doodles and all that. Doodles, notes, and then this spread's cool. This is based on like stuff from Life Makeover. This is just something I made during a styling wizard for somebody. Well, I didn't make it for somebody. They had a really big wardrobe full of like items, and I just kind of made a character in it. And then I did do a styling for someone for this character, and I loved the design so much that I like altered a little bit and then made my own character based on it. And I don't know if I want to really use them as a character yet, but I like the design so much that I just had to draw it out. So yeah, and her name is Bad Party, and she's like, my idea is that she's like a party clown, and she just is like a girl failure basically. A doodle, and this is based on this Yuri short manga thing I saw on Twitter, and it was like some girl, and she like has a poisonous touch, something like that, and like the other girl's a painter or something, I forget. It was really sad and really short. It was one of those things where it was all in Japanese, it wasn't translated, but like you could read it and you could just tell what the plot was and how everything went, and it was really sad. And this spread in particular made me really sad. I don't really like how her face looks here. It looks kind of eh. And her face here looks a little eh. I don't like how low their mouths are, but everything else looks fine. Okay, these are... oh gosh. Don't ask what these are. Anyway, it's Lysander Vio. And then this is just doodles again. Oh look, Lysander Vio again. Yeah, Vio is just so tiny compared to Lysander. This is based on an Iretsuya illustration, and then this is another one. It was based on that challenge that people are doing where they're redrawing illustrations from that website, so I just wanted to try it. But it was during class, or like before class was about to start, so I had to rush it in my stick figure style. And this is something I did. So I did like the pen doodles during class, but then when I got home I like added all like the extra stuff because I wanted it to be like this angel and devil graffiti page or something like that, and went crazy with it. It looks cool. I love these two. They look cute. It's so goofy. Like, oh well, he's just pissing on the. Wait, he needed to see a doctor for that piss. Like, why is it so yellow? It's kind of gross. Not gonna lie. And yeah, that's probably why he looks disgusted with him, because his piss is like really gross looking. More doodles. It's already within, believe enough to bring it forth. Alright, my mom had like these motivational, like Christian-ish stickers, and I took some that I thought were really cute looking, so yeah. And this is another redraw from that Iretsuya website, and then this is me trying to redesign Pulcella, who's my persona, and yeah, I was trying to make her look more like a pink fairy armadillo because I just felt like she didn't look like one, so I tried to like do something to make her look more animal-like, and these are like sketches that I had. And then as you'll see, more sketches, and this is just how I want her, like ideas and how I want her body shape to look. And eventually I did draw digitally and I posted it, and yeah, I kind of just the only thing I really changed was that I made her claws more prominent, and I made her face more wider so she looks a bit more armadillo-esque, and her tail is more noticeable. But yeah, that's kind of about it. These are two sketches of character designs I got from someone. Redraw of this figure I saw on Twitter. It was really pretty, and also I was like, wow. Yeah. This is very thick. And yeah, I like this spread. Yeah, it's really hard to keep this book up because it's how chunky it is. But yeah, this spread is really nice. I like how this looks. Very like, I don't know, fairy core-ish. Green. I love green and pink. It's like the best color combo ever. But yeah, just random shit. And then this is Halloween. Wait. I don't know. I feel like this... Okay, so I guess the beginning sketchbook must have been in October, because this is when Halloween showed up. I think I drew this either before or during or after Halloween or whenever. It's Candel and Omeletto, and then on here we got like an entire bowl of Reese's and Kit Kats, and I was really happy about that. So I just kind of used all the wrappers that I had from it to just put in my sketchbook, and I really like this page. It looks really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of orange, but you know, sometimes in certain capacities I like it. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite spreads. First we got Snail Girl. She reminds me of that one girl from the Snail's House MVs, and I just love this page. It was something I doodled. It was like this concept they had for like, it's gonna sound goofy, but it was like a what if idea for like a doll series where they had like snail shells and they were snails, and I thought that was really cute, but then I realized it was kind of dumb. But so I just doodled the idea out, and yeah, and then on this page it was this cutout that I had from another sketchbook of this mermaid, and I just put a bunch of stuff around it, and yeah, so it's very pink. Like, this is like neon green than this pink, and it just looks so good together. And as you'll see, once again, green and pink just seem to be like the #1 color combo. I'm a little disappointed with this spread because I wanted to continue when I got home, because all this was doodled during class. But then I just felt bad because I never went back to it, and sometimes you don't have to finish spreads if you don't want to. I just drew this cute girl. She looks like she came from Animal Crossing. I love drawing like characters that have that Animal Crossing look to them because it's easy to draw. And it was just, yeah, she's saying apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Yeah, I don't know. And then I drew like the strawberry girl, and it was supposed to be like she killed somebody. And then this, because for whatever reason there's just been a drought. I don't know if the drought is still going on, but it got pretty bad. I mean, it's not severe or anything, but it's just, you know, I'm not used to droughts happening. It felt weird that we kept having so many sunny days, and I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. It hasn't rained, and then I realized, oh, duh. So I drew this cloud, basically constipated, because that's how it felt. So this was going to be like a video where I was doing like the spread with like art X markers or something like that, but I just never went through with it because I hated how the spread looked, and I never finished it, which is a shame because I do kind of like this character. I don't like this, and I don't really like this, but I do like this page. I think it looks pretty neat. I might add some more to it, but I don't really know. Finish this book, and I usually don't go back to sketchbooks when I'm done with them, so I might not do anything. But yeah, it's supposed to be like fast food themed. Just to outline what Pulcella's redesign looks like. So as you can see, her tail is really prominent. I kind of initially was going to have her look more messy and like forest like, but then I kind of opted for more of a Winx Club fairy sort of look instead, because I feel like I wanted her to still be kind of fashionable and girly, but like not too rough around the edges. And as you can see, her eyes are a little wider apart as compared to before, and her little, I don't know what this is called on like Pink Fairy armadillos, I guess the armor or whatever that armadillos have, but yeah, and she has claws, they're more prominent. In her previous design, she did have like spiky hands, but like the claws weren't really as, I don't know, they just didn't look that good. And same with her feet. So yeah, it looks weird, but like, I don't know, I feel like we need to see more like furry anthro type characters that are different, that are like more unique animals. Because every time I would look up like Pink Fairy armadillo characters, I only get like the same few. So that just goes to show you how rare like Pink Fairy armadillo characters are. So yeah, you know, and also I just like the name. I think it's cute. I think they're a really cute animal. You know, that's why I made her a persona, because it's like, yeah, it's a rare animal and it's really cute and it just fits my vibe. So yeah, this is based on a weird dream that I had, and yeah, so it was an album cover for this Vocaloid song that basically sounded like Meltdown, but like very orchestral. And I found an orchestral version of Meltdown, and I listened to it, and I was like, wow, this actually does sound like how it sounded in the dream. And this is the album cover. I'm not really sure what's going on here, why this boy is like in his pajamas and he has like blood wings, but yeah, that was the dream. It was really weird. I was also in this like field. It was rainy and dark and edgy, and oh boy, I don't know, sometimes I have really bizarre dreams. Random shit. This is from Otakon. There was like, I was at like this thing and there were these clowns performing. I'm being so serious, it was clowns. I was like really happy because I love clowns, and this was probably this is from a panel, and this is probably one of the worst panels I've ever been to at Otakon. So it sucks. I don't want to go in too depth with it because I'm gonna want to take much time in the video, but it was basically not what we expected it to be, and it just felt like I was just sort of in a fever dream when I was there. Anyway, so this is just stuff for class. Yeah, just notes. Ugh, I hate how the sketches look. I don't want to comment on them. They just look so bad. Another page. This is stuff I was doing during class and then I colored it at home. I don't know what's going on here, but this bunny dude is like Poppy the Performer, but like yellow and blue. I feel like that might have been the intention. I don't know. The colors look really bad because I didn't really know what I was going for here, so it just looks all over the place. Random shit. Oh no. I got like this, I got like these stamps during Thanksgiving, and I just started messing around with them because I have like a stamp ink thing, and it had swirls, and as you know, not because it was Uzumaki or anything, I love swirls, so I just kind of stamped it over this page to make it look more interesting. And I love the pink swirls particularly because pink is my favorite color, and they had stars and hearts, so I was like, okay, this is actually amazing, I love it. So yeah, and it's like some old sponge square thing, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so I can't show the other page because it's nudity, but like it's a little bit more like detailed, I guess. But anyway, so this was from spinach that we had, and I don't know, I cut it out and I thought the idea of like just having that as like a page was funny. Baby spinach, best if used by November 22nd, 2024. I don't know. I like how shiny it looks. I think that's why I added that. Some doodles of like emotion-based clowns. We have sadness, anger, happy, and disgust. I wanted to make these into like paintings, which is why I drew them out, and this is during class. And I think we're actually kind of getting near the end of this book, because like I do recall like doing all this a couple of weeks ago. Well, technically, as of like when this video is going up, it'll probably be like a month or so ago. So yeah, anyway, this was these like stamp. I forgot who this character is, but he was from BT21. I used to be into BTS, and they sister-in-law got me this for like Christmas or something, and I just put all these here because I don't really know what I'm going to use these for, so they're just here. This is a character idea that I was messing around with. I made this mood board and I was like, oh my gosh, this mood board is everything. I need to make a character for this. And then I did, and I have not named her. Okay, as of recording, I haven't named her, but if 2025 me has named her and whatnot, then like that'd be awesome. You could put that on the screen, but if not, then rip. But yeah, so just these are stickers from like this Korean, I don't know, thing. They're like those puffy stickers, and it's like a Korean thing I got from like this shop in the mall. So yeah, and then this page is, as you can see, obviously very Animal Crossing, like that old Animal Crossing style. I really love it. Like the new Animal Crossing, like New Horizons, looks really cute, but I really love the way like the characters used to look, where they were very chunky and short, and they had that face. I love this genre of face. It is so adorable. So anyway, this was an idea that I had, and I wanted to obviously make it look very Animal Crossing themed because it fits the vibe. And it was made, and there's a silly poem I made. It's a little cringe, but it's cute at the same time, and it's called, and it's Apple So Red and Apple So Sweet, and I just drew them out. And also I was trying to experiment with coloring, like in this sort of messy children's book sort of style. I think I nailed it. I'm not really sure. It's really hard to like get that sort of look without forcing it, if that makes any sense. And also this book doesn't really handle watercolor the best, so I kind of had to sacrifice a little bit. Okay, so we have Apple So Red and Apple So Sweet. I really put a lot of like trust into being able to write everything, and I'm so glad it came out normal, or not normal, but like it came out looking good. So let me just read the poem. Okay, this is gonna have like some alliteration to it, so I'm gonna try my best to have that sort of vibe. Apple So Red loves apples like rubies, the kind that are shiny and red. With a crisp crunch and chew, she loves apples that taste brand new. Apple So Sweet loves apples like candy, the kind that are soft and sugary. It doesn't matter the color or kind, as long as it's... as long as it's tasty, she doesn't mind. Okay, so I tried with the alliteration, but then I realized that the spacing is really weird, and my brain just naturally wanted it to rhyme with the soft and sugary. I naturally wanted to rhyme. You know what? I'm not a poet, guys. I'm sorry. My poetry career is ruined. More class doodles, and this page is just a mess. It's a mess, and I don't like it, but you know, sometimes you just put random shit in your sketchbook, and then you just call it a day, and that's what happened here. Okay, guys, we got some ASMR. You ready for it? And that was your regularly scheduled ASMR. So this page was done literally like the day after Thanksgiving. This was from a pie that we made, and yeah, I just kind of went crazy. Thanksgiving was pretty good. Love the spread. I had to put a ton of tape on it because a lot of the stuff was not staying on right, and it made me a little annoyed, but I was like, fine, whatever, I don't mind if it's shiny. Sometimes you just kind of have to make sacrifice, you know? Like, I wasn't trying to make the pages look perfect. I just wanted them to like stay on properly. Like, yeah, I know if the book is closed, they're not gonna fall out, but for me personally, I like being able to take a page and just do this. I like doing this, and if I can't do that, then well, that's not good. So yeah, it's very cluttered. I love this type of collage. It was really fun to do. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so this spread was very interesting. It's just food stuff again. Radical dude. And then we have this old OC stick figure art that I made, and he had like a flower thing growing out of his head, and yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. Anyway, this is just very pink, and this was from like Thanksgiving. We were doing like painting stuff or whatever, and I was doing this thing with paper, and I was making like some sort of collage paper, and I just put it in the sketchbook. So yeah, and also added a bunch of the stamps again. This is a this stick figure art of Light Chase with the cat. It was really cool. I loved it. I was really sad though that I did not get like a lot of the good items from that Light Chase. Made me a little upset, but yeah, I had to draw it though because it was probably one of my favorites. it definitely fits my aesthetic, so I had to include hot pink somewhere. I was going to put stuff here and then I just kind of forgot. I don't know if I will do it again. I mean, this is supposed to be like frames for stuff, right? But then I just never did anything with it. And honestly, it kind of looks good without anything. So maybe I'll just leave it blank. And by the way, these are again done with the stamp things that I had. Yeah, I don't know. It looks really nice. It has that really nice mixed media quality to it that I just think looks very, very... It reminds me of those, like, papers that you would use, like memo papers or something like that, or something from, like, the 2000s. I don't know. It just gives out that vibe. Wow, we're actually, like, getting pretty close to the end, because the chunky part of the sketchbook was really near the end because I kind of screwed myself over a little bit. But I wasn't really motivated to continue this book anyway because I got a new book recently. Well, as recently as recording this video. So, yeah, I was kind of just... And I can't really take this book with me anywhere anyway because of how chunky it is. So, whatever. Anyway, this is the Grinch if he slayed. Yeah, I don't know. He just... Yeah. The Grinch. The Grinch, yeah. Class doodles. It's weird to say because after recording this video and posting it, I will have graduated from college. So yeah, I like this character here. She's cute. I was just doing something cartoony. And then, yeah, I like this character's face. She looks very cute. I love characters with this genre of face where they look very, like, sharp and they have that. And sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with that sort of lip style, but I give it a pass because she's really cute. And she's wearing a Christmas sweater because it's Christmas. As we're recording this video, it's December, yippee. Okay, so you can kind of see where the culprits of the chunkening happened. First, they hot glued buttons on this page. Actually, I hot glued everything on this page because, well, I had mixed media glue, which can glue like fabric and stuff, but the hot glue keeps on things a little bit more sturdy, and then the buttons, well, yeah, you kind of need something like hot glue to keep things on. So, yeah, I don't know why I just was doing stuff and it just happened. Does anyone else hate when like hot glue leaves like freaking strings everywhere? It's so annoying. Anyway, so, and then I had these pom-pom things that I actually just wanted to add it because it adds to like nice look to the sketchbook. It's really cute, by the way. I think it's really adorable. So yeah, and this spread is just random shit. I don't know, but this is like fun to play with. So you know what? Whatever. It was worth it for the chunking. See, I should have done more with this page, but I didn't know if I wanted to. But again, we have some more regularly scheduled ASMR. And that was your regularly scheduled ASMR once again. Look, I don't know, I just kind of put all this stuff together because I have like this huge bag of sequins and buttons and all this crap, and I just felt like I needed to just glue everything into this book. And yeah, that's why this book kind of got chunky. So it's my fault for the chunking happening, but you know, sometimes it happens. The chunking is a natural thing that happens in the world of sketchbooks, so you know, it was worth it because I think this is pretty. I was gonna add paint over this, but then I was like, I feel like it might ruin the smoothness of the buttons and the jewels, so I just decided not to. Okay, so this is where I gave up. Yeah, I gave up here. And then we have this is Beethoven, and it was this fan that I had during the summer, and yeah, I don't know, I cut it out and then I glued him onto the page. And then this is a character design idea that I had based on like this randomly generated thing from this thing called NECA. It's like P-Crew but Chinese, and I really liked how the character looked, so I drew him out. And if I have some sort of name or backstory or whatever, I'll post that or whatever. Oh no! But if I don't, oh well. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, there wasn't that many pages left in this book anyway. I believe in the philosophy of not forcing. Oh wait, it's Ryuk. Oh yeah, and there's like stuff from school in here, but don't pay attention to that. But yeah, look, it's Ryuk, and this is from Meme Doki's stickers. I actually was really shocked to find Meme Dokis at fucking Otakon. I was like, what? I was shocked. So yeah, all I said was I love your art, and then I just kind of got the sticker pack, and then I left. But yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, there's not many pages left, and if you're getting your end of a sketchbook, you're like halfway through, don't feel forced to finish a sketchbook. Just do it. Just if you're done with a sketchbook, you're done with the sketchbook. You don't need to force yourself to finish a book. Just, the chunking happens around, as you can see, the chunking can happen around this point. You can literally get to halfway through a book and be like, alright, it's chunky enough, I'm done. So if you really want a chunky sketchbook, you do not need to fill it to the rim to every page. You can get the chunking simply by just getting to like half. Anyway, the point is, don't force yourself to finish a sketchbook, especially if you want it to be chunky. The chunking will happen in its own time. It's a very natural and cool thing. It's a very cool phenomena with sketchbooks. Anyways, Late Yagami says goodbye and that he really loves the chunking. See you guys later.